Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and I have the Hummers or Humvees in front of me. I just got done, well, yesterday I finished up getting the pictures of these and adding them to the website. And so I figured I'd go over these before I put them back in the case and they go back down in the Hot Wheels vault. So we have the first release here, kind of a peachy tan with the white, light brown, and black tampos. This is a metal body, plastic roof gun, CT wheels, black windows here. There's no interior, which is kind of why those probably hide that fact. And then you have a plastic base, and you got the Hot Wheels logo, and it's made in Malaysia. So first release, a little bit of a peachy tan, like I said. Then they changed the color, went to more of a brown tan. They changed up the tampo just a little bit too. You have a darker brown with yellow instead of the white, and then the black remains the same. Even the color of the plastic on the roof has changed to accommodate the color change on it. Both of these are metal bodies. These will be the only two that have that metal body, and then we'll start to transition over to plastic. But those are the first two. Like I said, transitioning to plastic, and this one is all plastic. Probably one of the lighter vehicles in the Hot Wheels lineup that you could find. It came in a 2-pack, the Russell Stover's Easter Basket 2-pack with Tough Customer. Again, another piece that is all plastic, so that one's probably even lighter than this one because this has the wheels on it and everything, whereas the Tough Customer has those little bitty black wheels that allow it to roll, but much lighter weight than these bigger ones here, of course. Like I said, plastic body, and still has the plastic base. When you transition over to the plastic bodies, they dump the hood tampo, so you don't see that, but the rest of the tampo is the same. We still have the gun on this one and the CT wheels, and that one's a little bit tougher to find, but you can get a couple on eBay. They're like 20-25 bucks right now, so it's a pretty good deal actually. And they're not my listings. I don't have anything listed on eBay, but just in case you're looking for an exclusive and a pretty cool piece, those are on there, and they're relatively cheap. Usually they go for a little bit more. You have this plastic body, same as the last, but now we finally get the metal base, so to give it back a little bit more weight on it. And then this will kind of carry out through the rest of these variations. There'll be a plastic body on a metal base. Again, still Malaysia. If I probably turn that over the right way so you can read it, and the Hot Wheels logo and CT wheels. The next one, they dropped the gun, probably a choking hazard or something like that, or somebody stepped in on it and didn't like it and hurt their feet, unfortunately. But no gun, new wheels, construction razor wheels on this one, and that would be really the only difference. Plastic body, metal base, Malaysia, and there's that one. The next one, we have a kind of a police deco here. You got police on the black stripe, anti-drug unit, City of Hot Wheels logo there. Obviously in white plastic. We have a unpainted Malaysia base. Excuse me, man. This one does have the smaller antenna, so there's a good view of it. See how it kind of steps down in size to the top there from the bottom. And this one is the same except for the size of that antenna. So there's both of them. See if I can get a good view of it there. That kind of shows it, I guess. But there you go. You can see that difference. That's the only difference between these two. Same base, tampo and wheel and everything. Then you get a our first silver painted base. So there's that. That's the only difference. This does have the thick tampo, the thick antenna on the back of it. But you do get a pretty nice silver painted base. And then from a 5-pack, you can get the inset Thailand base. So there it is. They kind of put it inset and trying to get it to where the glare kind of hits it right, but you can read it there, Thailand. With the Hot Wheels logo. The white's just a little bit more of a different white. I don't know if it shows up. It's very distinct. It's not very distinct. It's hardly, you can hardly tell. Just kind of a more eggshell white kind of, I guess, but not very much different. But since it's got the different base, that's the easy thing to discern on it. All right, we'll do the racing. I think these are from the Racing Series 3 cars, or series in the mid-90s. You got the two large Hot Wheels logo, blue plastic base, gray windows this time. Still got the Razor wheels, which pretty much all these will have except for the Mod Bod series. This one is the silver painted base, kind of like that last one we saw from the Malaysia side. And then we also have the unpainted base as well. I keep flipping these the wrong way. So, well, that's the difference on those two. This one, unpainted, I guess I should look. I haven't really looked, but this one has a small antenna, and this one has the larger antenna, but not much larger. It's not like the full as the other one, so I don't know if that was kind of a mistake on the casting, but you can kind of see it's got a little bit of a step down, but not as drastic as that one. I have to look at some more of those and see what they have. All right, the Mod Bod. Probably went out of order. These probably should have been before the blue ones, but that's all right. You've got these are both the brighter pink ones. There is a more duller pink. I haven't gotten that one just because I'd want to see it in hand before I bought it. You get the CT wheels. This really dark tinted, dark green tinted windows. You can see there's not really anything in there. If you shine the light through there to tell you that there's nothing, no interior. This kind of has a metal flake purple base to go with its little peace theme, love scene, theme. Goodness. And this does have the smaller antenna design before they went to the larger one, which is a transition kind of in there. Like you had all these later ones, except for the Russell Stover's one, come in like the 188 package, and then that one followed suit, and then they kind of switched up a little bit, but then I think they just had two moldings and they continued to use them. So I don't think there was anything up with it. It was just kind of how they created the molding. The only two differences, or only difference with these, are the wheels. So you got Razor wheels and the construction wheels. We'll go over the U.S. Charities Racing Team Hummer. So, pretty awesome theme with the American flag, number 405. They've got their charity on the hood there. Real riders with the 5-lug chrome hubs. Wish they would have made more with the real riders. I think this looks really awesome and pretty realistic with those wheels. This does have the black Malaysia base, black windows, and yeah, I think that one's probably one of the better ones. Limited to 10,000, so there's only 10,000 of those available. And there's a couple on eBay for those as well when I did my research. All right, next, Safari. You kind of got this, I think it says Jungle, and then Hummer Racing. We'll see if it'll show that. And there's the Racing. Red tinted windows. Also, you got the Razor wheels on this one, and that black Malaysia base, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So there is that variation, and pretty common variation there to get. And I don't know of any variations within that one for it. Excuse me. All right, and the last one. So I only have one of the three of these so far. This one has the Humvee and Hummer, which is kind of interesting that they put different names on both sides. The package of this has Humvee. The package on the rest of these will have Hummer, but they put the name, both names on this. There's Humvee on the back of it as well. There's another variation. This is a Malaysia base that doesn't have that Hummer and Humvee name on the sides. It's a little bit less gray, I guess, but definitely doesn't have that. So that's a variation, and then there is an India variation with this as well. So I don't have either one of those. That India variation doesn't have the Hummer and Humvee names on the side. So there you go. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit, but apologize for that part. There's all the ones that I have in the website. You can check them all out at mvphotwheels.com. Just go over to the locator, type in Hummer as the name or Humvee. Those should both pop up, and you'll be able to see all of these. I think I need to go back and take pictures of these ones here. So we'll see if I have time for that real quick before I put them downstairs. But at least there's a pic there for them. It's just not the updated pic with the white background and all that kind of stuff. So the next, I'll be doing a video on the extra Baja bugs I put in. So I'll kind of go through those as well. I've had some good help with some by some friends, and I appreciate all that, trying to get me information. There's some people that just collect Volkswagen stuff, so it's really helpful when you have a collector that's, you know, that fine-tuned, you know, always looking at just a couple of cars. They can point out some good differences. So I'll talk about some of those in the next video with the Baja bugs. We're creeping up to that 600. I think we're at 590, 591 or something now. So thank you for subscribing and all the support. Of course, I put all this stuff on Facebook, what I'm doing on the MVP Hot Wheels Facebook group. And sometimes my personal, I kind of switch it up. But it's Diesel Mac on there, and it still has the MVP Hot Wheels logo as my little thumbnail, I guess. On the website, I got a couple of subscribers, so we're working our way towards 50. And once we get to 50, we'll start doing a monthly giveaway. And I think I found the first giveaway car when I was going through the Baja bugs. So I have a pretty cool car. It's worth about $50. I think it'll be a good starter. So if we can get to 50 subscribers on there, that will probably be the first giveaway. So if you're a Real Rider fan or a Volkswagen Bug fan, I have a car you guys can win if we get to 50 subscribers on there. To subscribe, it's pretty easy. Just go on there, make an account, and then it's only $5 a month. And then you'll also be able to track your collection through the list buttons that you'll see appear once you subscribe. So check that out. And like I said, we'll start doing that giveaway as soon as we get to 50. And I don't think the first one will disappoint too much. It's in really good condition compared to what you find these in, and so I think it'll be a good starter point, especially since I've had quite a bit of help from the Volkswagen guys. So kind of a give back in that regard. But yeah, I'm gonna work on those, and then I'm gonna start putting information in for the 32 Ford in the 1998 first editions. We'll continue on with those. I just had a couple of requests for the Baja, so I wanted to close that up. I didn't have pictures for the Mod Bod Hummers, and I was like, well, I might as well finish up until 1999, so we can get that kind of closed up. And like I said, once I get these 98, 99 first editions, I'll go back, close up some gaps with some series cars and mainline cars that came after the first edition stuff that I haven't put in, and then we'll continue on in the 2000 stuff. So keep checking back. I'm going to make a Volkswagen Baja bug video next, and then like I said, I'll work on the 32 Ford. But thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and appreciate all the support, and thanks for watching. All right, bye.